Hey everybody, it's Jeremy here in Gillies, the world famous Gillies in Dallas, Texas. I know that we've been promising these for a while, and I want to thank everybody who sent in their questions. Wanted to know a little something about me, so we're going to run down the questions that you sent in. So here we go. Cue the music. You know, that's a tough question for me. I'm such a fan of so many different riders. On the countryside, you know, I would say Bobby Pinson's one of my favorites. Love Bobby, love Craig Wiseman and Jeffrey Steele. But I would say when it comes to riding with somebody alive, I would say I would want to ride with Rob Thomas. He's a big influence on me, and I really love his riding. For somebody that's not alive anymore, I would say Jim Croce. I would have loved to have ridden with Jim Croce, but Rob Thomas is a big influence on how I ride, and Jack Ingram too. I'd love to ride some with Jack. So Jack, Rob, come on. That's right. Well, yes, I am a big fan of steel guitar, and that's a great question. And the reason that we don't tour with one right now is just because of kind of the compact thing that everybody's doing on the road, kind of sizing down and keeping things, you know, easy. You know, we've been talking about, you know, having maybe a utility guy that would come in and play some banjo and mandolin and fiddle and steel too. I love the steel guitar, but with our core group that we have right now, we do a pretty good job of pulling it off live, and we're real proud of that. If I was a t-shirt, I would say, "Look out, man!" I don't know. I have so many favorite movie quotes, I really don't know what it would say. My new favorite one is probably from The Departed, where he says, "I'm the guy that does his job. You must be the other guy." That's probably what I'd say, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. I would probably say the hardest thing about being on the road, as much as we are, is trying to eat right. You find yourself a lot of times after the show eating, which is usually late, like midnight or later. And if you're in Texas, like, you got to stop at a Whataburger, and if you're in California, you got to go to In-N-Out, or you got to go hit barbecue in Texas or Oklahoma. If you're in Pennsylvania, you got to eat Pennsylvania food. It just kind of goes around. So it's one of those things where eating right is probably the hardest, I would say. We are working our way back to the Northwest. I promise you, you'll get a chance to see the full band very soon. And I want to thank both the radio stations up there, Kix and KDRK, for playing the music. They've done a great job. And we're looking forward to getting up there very, very soon. So keep an eye out on my MySpace page for you. Yes, alright, let me explain that question. The question is, do I want to be a real boy? And what happens is we have these little sayings on the bus and quotes from movies that we do. And so a quote that I picked up from Larry the Cable Guy's wife when I was on the road with Larry was, she would do this Pinocchio voice where she would say, "I want to be a real boy." And so I started doing it on the bus one day, and everybody laughed, and then everybody else started doing it on the bus. So yes, I do want to be a real boy. I want to be a real boy. I want to be a real boy.